Hi, this is Glenda. I just thought I'd share with you what I came up with for the next shoebox swap at our Papermates group. I've cut a whole lot of little robots and the little speech bubbles to go with it. I've got a number of these embossed pieces cut out with a diamond plate design. I'll let them supply their own cardstock. I have Google eyes and a couple of punches, and I'll share with you what I've got. So I'm just going to stick on my background piece, and the Cuttlebug folders, small folders, aren't quite big enough for the A5 cards because they're for American and ours are slightly narrower and slightly longer, so I've just got this blank bit at the top, but that's about to be covered, so that's okay. So I'll put that down. Then I've got my little robot guy, and I was going to pop him up, but then his eyes may not sit right. I'm just wondering how clever I could be if I could pop them in underneath. Not sure if they look right underneath. Sorry, I didn't mean to be fiddling around like this, but sometimes when you go to assemble something it's not as straightforward. I did make this card once a long time ago for my grandson's birthday, and I thought I had a photo, but apparently I didn't. I do quite like them in the back, so maybe if I stick them on first with some tape, the robots were just cut out with my slice, so whatever electronic cutter you've got to cut out robots, if you were wanting to make this, it'd make a kid's card or a teen card. Naturally my sticky tape was 1/2 millimetre too wide. Okay, and I might put a couple of glue dots underneath the eyes, which are looking a bit the worse for wear because my granddaughter uses my glue dots by the ton. These were cheap glue dots and they're not as good. They're super sticky, but they're hard to get on. See what I mean about super sticky now? I've lifted the eyes off. Never works on camera. So I'll just get some dimensional tape to put under his body. Normally I'd like to use black when it's underneath something like this, but other people won't have black, so I'll just do it with the white. Still a bit big. I don't think it's going to show. Oops. And she touches the glue dots again. Ah! Right. Don't do as I demonstrate. Do as it looks like it should be done. decided my adhesive foam was also an El Cheapo roll, and it's not as good. I mean, you buy them all in the $2 shop and they still vary. Some of them are fine, and this one's just like really sticky on the edges, and anyway, the knife needs a good clean. And I should have my tweezers ready, but I don't. Definitely on a roll with touching the wrong spot. Okay, now I did of course stamp this upside down. I meant it to go up the other way, but that's okay. I'm not a fussy person. So we'll pop that up as well. So tricky to think of things you can take for others to do when they don't know about any extra supplies to bring, or there's very few PowerPoints where we meet, so hot glue, heat guns, all of those become a real difficulty. So to have everything just right is not easy. Okay, so there's my robot guy. Now I've used this punch that does a chain to punch out some strips, and I will also let people punch their own because my hands were getting sore and I got sick of it. And I'm just wondering how many to put on without covering them up too much. I did want some different colours. Maybe another light one. Okay, now a strip of adhesive along the top. Fibre there. Okay, I want to make it still legible, sort of. Obviously the saying can be happy birthday or hi there or thinking of you. I mean, you could put anything on this little guy. Congratulations. Okay, then I'm going to cut some of these off. Different lengths. You can always come back and cut a bit more off, but as they say, you can't put it back on. Cut this a bit shorter so you can read it. Maybe this one to get it out of his eye. And then I've got this notebook edge punch. I was umming and ahhing which sort of punch to use, but I didn't want to go too what do you call it, with the curly edges, scrolly sort of thing. And she's mispunched it. Actually, I don't mind that. Kind of makes it look a bit less notebooky. Just trim that down. Put another bit of tape. And we have it, robot guy, robot dude I guess in this case. So that's my shoebox offering, so hope that's helpful to people looking for ideas of cards they can take to that kind of event, or just for a kid teen card. Thanks for watching.